In this new title, we step into the paws of Niko, a courageous mongoose, and Luna, his equally agile companion, and together they set out to reclaim an ancient relic stolen by the dastardly Baron Grimbald and his snake-like army, the Cobrans. And this title is lighthearted, fun, and family-friendly, perfectly in tune with his retro platformer roots. But unlike the silent heroes of retro games, Niko and Luna are fully voiced and engage in witty banter throughout their journey. And while some will find this dialogue to be a bit excessive at times, for me it's smartly written, but it's skippable for those who want to jump straight into the action. And if there's an area this game excels at, it's its gameplay. At its core, this is a love letter to the 90s platformers, like Donkey Kong Country, Crash Bandicoot, and Rayman. And you'll traverse beautifully designed stages filled with traps, enemies, and hidden pathways begging to be explored. And the controls are intuitive, with Niko and Luna capable of jumping, gliding, sliding, and even wall jumping. And the wall jumping feels seamless and open to opportunities to find cleverly hidden secrets, and give completionists plenty to chase after. And speaking of secrets, this title leans heavily into collectibles, from spelling out Niko in every level to gathering various currencies and gems. There's always something to keep you coming back. And while the rewards like concept art and melodies are purely cosmetic, they add a level of charm and replayability to the game. But the biggest twist? This game transitions seamlessly between 2D and 3D platforming, and these 3D segments bring to mind the thrill of Crash Bandicoot chase levels, with enemies swarming and obstacles flying at you. While these moments are exciting, the fixed camera and the chaotic pacing can feel overwhelming at times, but still they're a welcome addition that spice up the gameplay. And visually, the world of Nikoderiko is a treat. Whether you're dashing through the icy expanse of Snowland, leaping across the lush canopies of skybines, or navigating the treacherous traps of Cobran mines, the environments are colorful, crisp, and bursting with personality. And the levels themselves are thoughtfully crafted, as they blend classic left-to-right platforming with dynamic stage hazards and interactive elements. You'll be swinging on bikes, riding minecarts, blasting out of cannons, and even diving underwater. And a nice feature that this game implements is his animal companion, from Boris the boar, who barrels through enemies, to Todd the toad, who boosts your jump height. And each mount offers unique abilities to aid your journey. But while the mounts are a fun addition, they're more of a novelty than a necessity, as they rarely play a critical role in progression. But still, they add variety and a sense of whimsy to the adventure. And of course, no platformer can be complete without a killer soundtrack, and luckily, Nikoderiko delivers in spades. The music captures the essence of every stage, from the upbeat jungle melodies to the haunting serene underwater themes. It's the perfect complement to the game's vibrant visuals and dynamic gameplay. But of course, no game is without its flaws. And unfortunately, this game has floaty physics that can make precise platforming tricky. Its 3D segments can feel chaotic and overwhelming, and it has pacing issues due to the lack of speed boost mechanic. But for an indie debut, it's quite impressive. And for me, this game's an 8 out of 10. If you're craving a platformer that feels both familiar and fresh, then this is a game I can definitely recommend to you, as it is a lot of fun. If you've played it, did you like it, would you recommend it? Let me know in the comments.